Oh, hello, hello, hello. What's going on out there, traders, crypto traders, forex traders, all the traders, except not the AI traders, though, not AI by computers, traders with TRAI in them and not just TRA. I hope y'all had an awesome weekend. It's Sunday, March 14th, 2021. And it's your boy Z Rex with No Noise. We are live for a quick, super fast video before I go into work here. Just wanted to get this out. So let's just jump right into it. So here it is. This is Bitcoin. It's going to the moon, and the video's over. All right, y'all have a good one. Y'all have a good weekend. Good night. Take care. Peace. No, I'm just joking. That would be the fastest video ever, though, right? And so informative, too. All right, let's get serious. Sorry for my crappy dad jokes here. All right, let's see. 1.7 trillion. As long as we hold over that, I think we're okay. Let's just go to Bitcoin Mama Bear, because whatever. No, you can't really get that much out of that chart, I don't think. As long as we really hold this big girthy candle right here from yesterday, I think we're all right. About 56,000-ish. Ultimately, I guess we can really go down to this previous resistance kind of area horizontal, about 55K. As long as we're above that, I don't see any reason for this to not continue. You can see we're methodically riding up this thing, just waving it up, down, riding the 21. Here we are in a little down section. Do we launch back up from here? Probably. I don't see why we wouldn't. It is pretty much set up for that. I know futures just open for traditional markets, so as long as they don't just completely dump 5%, Bitcoin will probably be all right. Although Bitcoin kind of seems to have been leading the markets lately in the short term, which is kind of funny. But anyway, this looks okay. I'd probably be a little concerned if we took out like 58-ish, 58.5. For maybe coming back to 55 and then see what happens after that. But this structure still looks pretty damn good. No big problems on that. Daily DMI looks really awesome. RSI does look... Oh, snap. All right, so this is interesting. This is something we talked about in a video... I don't know, in the last couple weeks or something. The bearish divergence, and its textbook too, it dips below 50 on the RSI between the swing highs and the lower highs on the oscillator. So let's make this a little bit bigger. So you can see we've got this point to this point to this point. Now, could you say that this is the bearish divergence? You possibly could say that played out coming back to the 55. That could totally be the thing. But the problem is right now, we're actually getting the third attempt right here. And that's what we talked about when this one happened. A lot of times we see that these come in threes before it rolls over hard. And so now we do have that. We've got this one versus this one. Whoops. Versus this one. And then this one versus this one. And then now we have this new one right at a major 60K-ish, or I'm sorry, mid 60K-ish area. And then we've got this one. So we do have 3 stabs now. So I just literally noticed that doing this video. So that's a little bit concerning. Let's zoom in right here and put a little line on this guy, because I want to know when this breaks, or if it breaks. I mean, I would imagine it's going to, but... Alright, so now you can see it a little bit better what I'm talking about against these highs. So, I don't like that on the daily. I definitely don't like that. And I don't want to be bearish because, you know, everybody wants crypto to moon and all that kind of stuff. But that is a little bit concerning, especially now that it has 3. And like I said, we talked about it in this little consolidation area I don't know, maybe I'll dig up the video and try to link it to there. But not super cool. I don't really like that. Bearish. Oh my gosh, oops, I accidentally clicked this open. I was just trying to send this link to my friend real quick. We're gonna stream the stream, guys. It's a new thing. If y'all didn't know about it, it's all the rage right now. Alright, let's see, where is it at? There we go. Badow, badoom. Alrighty. So anyway, back to the live stream. So we do have the 3 stabs of divergence, bearish divergence too, and don't like that. That's probably the ugliest part of this chart. And the weekly just hasn't tested the 21 either. That's also really concerning to me. I was talking about this with a buddy of mine a few nights ago, and comparing it to the 2013 run up. And 2013, to be fair, had 2 super pumps. It had this one early in the year, kind of like we're doing now, for over 1,000%. And then it had one later in the year for the same thing, about 1,000% as well. And so what you want to focus on right now is this one. You can see we just went up and up and up and up, never touched the 21 the whole time. And then eventually in 1 week, we did an 80% crash from high to low, tapped the 21, bounced 100% off of the low right around here, and then just kind of went sideways for a very long time. You're looking at this is, how long did this go sideways for, breaking out? 175 days. So, you know, that probably frustrated the crap out of a lot of people right there. So are we going to set up something similar to that now? Only time will tell, but I just wish that it would have touched the 21. You can see back over here, and even in the big rally of 2017, it continuously came and touched it every, what is this, like every couple, 2-3 months it kept touching it. This one just came out the gate just kind of like parabolic. You know, you can see this one stopped touching it right around this end part. It just kind of went super straight up. This one just kind of already just did that. Still looks, I mean, it still looks good. Again, the worst part is that daily bearish divergence. We didn't want to see that build, and now we have it. So, a little concerning, just a little bit. I'd really like to see Bitcoin break the RSI over this hump here, about 80 on the daily, and then it can erase this pattern completely. But right now, it's definitely lingering in the background right now. The weekly will close today in about an hour and a half. So on zooming out on the long-term time frames, instead of getting so granular, we do have a nice weekly candle rejecting all of this here and closing, or potentially closing above 57.5. If we close above 57.5 on the weekly in the next hour and a half, I'd feel a lot better about this chart and that bearish divergence, but it's still very much noteworthy. Weeklies did on CMEs with a weird ass little flat hockey puck. I don't know if that's a technical one, but that's kind of what it is up here, a little hockey puck pattern. But yeah, see if spot can close up there and agree with the futures. Ethereum, wow, Ethereum just gapped up like a major monkey. Oh, I'm looking at futures. Sorry, I thought I was on a spot price there. I was like, what the hell? That never happened. Ethereum still lagging, but hey, you know, this still looks okay. No momentum, though, on the oscillator, like at all. Like, they're really neutral on that, so that's interesting. Also on the daily, at least Bitcoin has daily dominance. Ethereum kind of, yeah. Wow, what the hell, Ethereum? Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, Ethereum needs some work to get up here. 1960 is where it needs to close up on the weekly to look real sexy. Maybe we can get that. We are getting a little bit of pumping action here in the last 15 minutes or so. So that's kind of good. Litecoin backing off. Close enough. I guess it's close enough. It got to the horizontal that we've been targeting for a while. And yeah, so there it is. Does it just do a liquidation break for a retest? Possibly. We don't want it to get much more below like 210, 205 though. And then it kind of starts to look a little bit ugly. Let's see if there's any divergence on this guy, like Bitcoin. Nope, does not have it. Maybe nah, not even there. So it doesn't have it. Let's actually go to ETH real quick and see if it has it. Huh. So, weird. So ETH kind of has like a, you can see this initial super pump here to 85, 90 RSI. And then it actually has been going sideways, mostly sub 70 for the last, that's odd. I don't think I've noticed that yet. For the last 70%, pretty much this whole year. So that's kind of weird. Even this little, well, that doesn't matter for this pump, but yeah, that's kind of odd. So oscillator's a little bit confused there. We just got to keep it simple on this guy. Just as long as we're holding above about, we can't go that low. That would do some damage on the structure. I almost have to zoom in a little bit on this guy. As long as we're above like 1730-ish, these lows here, and you got nice support on the long term, 377 and 200. So as long as we're above that, I'm not really that concerned about the pattern. But yeah, the Bitcoin bearish divergence though on the daily is a little bit concerning, just a wee bit. We'll have to just see how that plays out this week. Litecoin, we just did Litecoin. Oh look, Ripple, garlic breads just being cooked in this range. Here we are. EMAs, we were talking about getting squished all the way up by the end of this weekend. We're pretty much there. It'll be late, I guess, or early Monday morning. Kind of a, I guess it's kind of a little inverted head and shoulders type thing going on here. Pachow, 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 possibly. If it can break it back above 46, 47 cents. But really the measured move on this target is only like right back up to the top of the range. So pretty insignificant. Doesn't really matter. I guess that's redundant. Yeah, real sloppy EMAs on this. This is just range bound still. This is just the same damn shit we've been watching for a hot minute. Until it gets back below 42 and until it gets back above 48, there ain't really shit to do with that. DOT just slowly grinding here. No momentum on any of the oscillators. Even that kind of super sideways stuff all the way back to February 24th. So, very boring. No momentum there. A little bit concerning as I was fanning through some of the coins last night too. There is a little bit of a lagging, like even with Bitcoin kind of selling off after, let's just jump back over here real quick. You know, after this kind of little consolidation, you usually get lots of pumps in altcoins. And if we go over here to Coin Checkup, you can see like there really wasn't anything. You go down 10 and you're already down to 7% on daily gains. Yeah, of course there's some big ones. Hot Token, H-Bar is still running, Ocean's running a little bit. But there's not really like really big moves. So that's interesting. Yeah, same kind of crap. No momentum on either side. Just sort of range bound right here, just like XRP. Got to get above 31 and probably below 28. Any closure on a 3-hour below 28 probably ices this. ADA coming back for the retest of the trend line. Does it die this time? Possibly. It possibly could. I did buy a little bit of ADA on this test down here. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get stopped out. If it gets anywhere back below this candle at 103, $1.03, then I would be pretty concerned for massive downside, I believe, on what the H, bro? 1% dumped frames, and I'm the only person in the house right now using the internet. I swear, Spectrum. Yeah, guys. So the 10 simple on a weekly, y'all, is about 30% down from here to about 75 cents, and then almost 50 cents for the 21. So yeah, if the Bears want to get sexy time on, they got plenty of space to do it. Very sloppy on ADA. Really just got to watch this trend line. Anything back into this horizontal that has been respected, this 116 area, it's been respected 1, 2, almost got rejected or almost got overcome right here, but ultimately rejection. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times now. Not the best chart, but hey, what are you gonna do? BCH looking a little bit better. This actually is okay. You have lost momentum on the oscillators though. Blah. What the hell? Getting rejected right at the mama camel hump here. I mean, this is okay as long as it's holding about right where it is right now, like 550-ish. No problems. Anything back below 540, 550, I'd start to get pretty concerned. Jesus. Jeebus. Craig, we need to have an intervention. Anytime you get up here to this horizontal around 240-ish, it just gets murdered. I mean, look at this. On the daily, you can really see it. Boom. Nope, just kidding. Boom. Nope, just kidding. Boom. Up. Get out of here. Right under the camel hump. A lot of support, to be fair, though, right here at the mid-190s. So as long as it rides on that, it's all right. But Jesus, come on, Craig. And that's right at the 618 too. So very critical zone right here in the 190 handle. EOS, 2% drop frames. Oh my God, you son of a bee, dude. Are you freaking kidding me? Put this in performance mode. Maybe that'll help a little bit. All right. Anyway, XMR. We shall continue. XMR actually looks pretty good. I like this breakout of the zone. Come back, test this previous top of the range. And oscillators are okay. DMI is nice and dominant, but RSI is still working on getting back up there. Anything back above this 240 area, man, like Monero is probably going to test up to at least 260, 270. And probably take this high out if it can muster the energy to get over here. This daily candle yesterday on Monero is very sexy. So I would not be surprised to see this run to new highs. Or not new highs, I'm sorry, but local highs. And actually, it'll have if it can do that and just break back above this area, it has a pretty good shot at hitting this next target around 350. So we'll see about that. A little humpy bumpiness here. Pretty sloppy on the oscillators. Really just got to stay above like 130-ish to look all right. The daily looks pretty good. Real sloppy on the 3-hour, though. Super sloppy. Anything, yeah, back below this 140, 130-ish area and start to get a little bit concerned. Dash, my man. Damn, they keep going up. Dude, what the fudge, man. Same crap in the damn range. It's not even above this recent local high at 256, so it ain't really shit till it's above that. Does have the EMAs in a pretty nice setup right here. I don't like the oscillators, but just off the most basic stuff you can use, this holds 220, 230. Probably gives it the best test it's going to get to come up here to 260-ish, and then we'll have to see. Doge. What is this crap? Almost making it. It is just coming back to test into the EMAs, opening up one more time like it did here. But now you do have the 200 sloping up and the 377 sloping up. You did not have the 200 sloping up on this one. So this is a little bit better posturing on the 3-hour. And daily still looks okay. I mean, I would be pretty damn surprised if Doge doesn't come and make a new, not a new high, but an attempt at the old highs here at around 8.5 pennies, USD pennies. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, it looks pretty damn good. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything super crazy. There's obviously someone bidding this up around the mid 90s sats and the 5.5 cent area. The market's being held there pretty well, just with this quick little test reaction low that got bought up with a swiftness. So let's see if we can get follow through on this kind of ugly, maybe cup and handle type. It's a deep cup and handle, but you're getting the handle here. We don't want it to break too much farther, though. You can see all around here. We want it to hover right around where it is now, 5.8 cents, 5.9 cents. And, you know, if this was going to be a cup and handle, what would a measured move be conservatively? Not quite to all-time highs, but, you know, about 7 cents on that guy. All right, let's see. ES, we're not going to really see that much here. They just opened, you know, like 30 minutes ago. So I'm just going to skip these. I guess EMAs look really good on the crack time frames, actually, for some upside, but we'll just do that tomorrow. All right, that'll do it for today. Quick wrap up. Bitty Bitcoin, Mama Bear, let's not break the 58,000 area. If that happens, I think we do come back and test the 55-ish thousand area. Anything back above 61.7, it would be, it's pretty much automatic that we go to the 64,000-ish area. So biggest concerns is just the daily, finally building out those 3 stabs of divergence on the daily, which kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. It is just a daily, and the weekly is still very nice and erect, and especially if this weekly closes above 57.5. Ethereum is the one that's looking a little bit weak and a little kind of crappy. But again, you know, you can't get too bearish on this structure until you really kind of take back out 1,700. So we'll just see what happens and rolls out. We will chat tomorrow live during the market action for Monday. And I hope y'all have an awesome rest of your Sunday. Wish y'all the best. And I'm signing off right here. Have a great one. Great rest of the weekend. Get ready for the work week, trade week, whatever you do. And do it the best that you can. Much love. Peace.